Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician, and in today's video I'm going to be listening to Portugal's entry for this year's upcoming Eurovision Song Contest, Mimicat with Coração. I hope that was correct. But before I get into the reaction, I just want to say two really great things. Firstly, thank you to everyone who commented on my Sweden reaction. It was a very difficult job for me because I felt like I'm listening to this song, it's Loreen, she's an icon, but I'm not feeling it 100%. I still love it, I think it's really great, but I'm not giving it a 10. You guys were so respectful in the comments and I was really worried that I would get loads of backlash and just trolling and stuff, but actually the vast majority of the comments was so nice, really respectful, and for the people that didn't agree with my review, you were still respectful in your response and your reasoning as to why you really loved the song and the reason why you disagreed with me. So that blew me away. I just thank you so much. And the second thing is that my channel just hit 17,000 subscribers yesterday, which is bonkers because I think it was only 3 weeks ago when I hit 16,000 subscribers. So 1,000 of you guys have joined in the past 3 weeks. Thank you so much. Welcome to my channel if you're new. It means so much to me. I don't know where all these people are coming from, but I will probably do a Q&A video at some point for the benefit of anyone that's new to my channel. But anyway, let's get back to Portugal. Last year, post-contest, Portugal was my winner. I thought it was the best live performance of the whole collection of songs. I still listen to it regularly. Saudade, Saudade. It brings tears to my eyes still when I listen to it, especially their acoustic version that they did in live in this sort of church capacity. It just looks and sounds beautiful, and I'll hold that in a special place in my heart for years to come, definitely. So I'm really excited to see what's happened with Portugal this year. I think they always send songs that are true to the music scene of the country. They don't pander to what Eurovision songs should sound like. I think they always bring something really interesting to the table. So once again, I'm so excited. Stay tuned to the end. I'll score the song out of 10 and give a bit of musical analysis and commentary. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. Okay. Nice instruments. I think I'm gonna have to sit back for this one. This is really good. Oh, these chords. I have some thoughts, but I'm just letting the music flow a bit at first. Right, this is a feast, a Tombra feast. I love it. I think all these different instruments are being used in very traditional ways, but also in unconventional ways. So you could just hear before that, there was some backing vocals that were more percussive, which is really nice to hear. They were kind of like almost singing as if they were a bass. Really nice, really cool. Nice little guitar licks in there. That change of tempo as well. So you have this really nice slow opening with a flourishing piano, just to show off the vocal, introduce the song, and then bam, we're going into a fast tempo, a really nice kind of walking bass line throughout, this nice kind of percussion that is running throughout, carrying this really beautiful energy through, and then just all these beautiful instruments underneath. It's got a lot of personality so far. I think she is performing this so nicely. She's kind of like giving this attitude, but also this kind of like intrigue as well. It's great. It's great. Let's keep going. It's very easy for this genre of music to have chords because of this dun 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 bass line, this continuous kind of movement. It's very easy to have chords that are just root position, chord 5, chord 4, like the basic primary chords. But what they're doing here is they're taking this kind of traditional element, I'm guessing a Portuguese style of music, and I think what they're doing is they're adding more chords in there, staying true to that traditional element, but some of this is experimental, and that is the kind of thing I like to hear. Counter melodies. That is how you use them. Those guitars. Love the backing vocals. Oh. Okay. Not sure about this bit. I'll give it a bit more time. Yeah, that kind of slight interlude, there's 16 bars I think, or 8 bars. I think the way they changed the drum pattern, they took away that traditional sound and it became a little bit more R&B, hip hop. So I don't know if that tied in as well as the previous beats and the previous kind of like instrumentations and rhythms, but it still sounded nice. I just think it possibly wasn't the best choice to make there in that moment. But let's continue. It's good. It's just infectious. Nice. Do you know, that high note there was a bit more unconventional. I'm sure you guys would agree. The way she was reaching up to that high note, I was expecting it to be a 6th lower or a 3rd lower, I can't quite remember, but she actually reached higher than I was expecting. So that's really nice, because it's quite conventional to kind of do this showbiz ending where you're just singing the same phrase over, but just going a 3rd up, and then a 6th up. But she then skipped that extra interval and went higher. And the sustain on that note was so nice, and the vibrato in that note as well. Really well controlled, really well performed. I just love how there's so many elements to this as well. It didn't kind of like do this generic one note type of song. It went into different avenues, yet it all kind of stayed in one really nice confined space too. So it didn't kind of feel like those are random things put together that didn't work. The only kind of bit I thought didn't quite work very well was that hip hop change up in the beat. I think that was a little bit kind of like left field and potentially didn't feel very cohesive with the other layers. But take that bit away, I think everything else sounded really nice, like a really well put together composition, a really well performed one, so much attitude, and definitely she was like feeling every section of that song. She was just sort of in her element, which I love to see. I love it when a performer just knows what they're doing, knows where they are, and they just own it. It's so great to see. So let me know down below what you guys think about this entry. But in terms of a score out of 10, I think I'll say 8 out of 10. I thought that was really fabulous, but I'll have to take a little bit off this because of that hip hop section. But like I said, really great, interesting chords in there. That bass line providing energy, but also kind of like not just using the root notes of each chord. It was using the inversions, like the first inversion, the second inversion. There might even have been a 7th in the bass at some point, which I really, really love. I think that's just so great. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. Stay tuned for more content coming soon, because I'm going to be clearing up the last couple of songs of the season. I think the next song I'm going to be listening to is Armenia's, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.